Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you for joining. Um, this will be my first lecture, which I will officially giving. So I will try my best. First, let's start with prayers. Om Ajnanitimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So now I'm sharing it. Wait. Okay. Okay. Is everyone able to see the whole screen which I'm sharing?
Yeah, I'm able to see the screen.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. Is everyone able to see the canvas? Canva which I'm swearing the PPT.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So first of all, thank you very much for coming. Actually, this is my first time speaking on Mirabai. Mirabai is the person who has affected at least my heart and changed my heart. My heart is like stone. Actually, I'm speaking very frankly today. And my heart is like stone, but Mirabai's devotion is on some other level. Actually, I confess that I have been in Krishna consciousness for many years, but before that I didn't have the love for Krishna. But Mirabai gave little bit. She at least encouraged me to move on and think about Krishna, at least idol worship and all that stuff. Then that all came from Mirabai. So I'm really grateful to her. And yeah, and today I'm really grateful that I'm able to present this actually my first time. So yes, let's start. Okay. So the title of our PPT is The Separation That Became Humanity's Call for Divine Love, Mirabai's Silent Sacrifice. So first of all, how many of you guys know Mirabai? You can raise your hand. Okay. Anushka raised her hand. Amazing. Wow. I like to see more people. Okay, nice. Okay. So many people know Mirabai, which is in Kalyug, but people don't know her full story actually. So I did some research actually, and this all the research which I did, not research, but only what I'm going to talk about. It's based on um, the one lecture which is given by a acharya who is from Sri Sampradaya in North India. Basically, his name is Upadhyay. Yeah, Upadhyay. So I think his last name is Upadhyay. I will send all the links and everything what I'm using for this PPT. I will give all the references. But anyway, so let's start the story. Okay. Yes. So Mirabai, in Kalyug she was Mirabai, but Mirabai in Dwapar Yug was a gopi named Madhvi. Krishna came in Dwapar Yuga, right? So she was a gopi named Madhvi. So Krishna was, of course, like always, Krishna was playing with his friends, and then Krishna was playing with his friends, and then when their play was over, Sridhama, who is one of the Krishna's sakha, he came and told him, "From tomorrow, I won't come to play, or tomorrow I'm not going to come to play because." And then Krishna was like, "What? Why are you not coming to play?" Sridhama said that I'm going to marry. I'm going to marry now, and I need to bring my wife. Like right? The husband goes to the wife's place and then brings her back and all that stuff. So he said that I'm going to marry and I'm going to bring back my dulan, or yeah, bridegroom. So then Krishna said, what does like the word marry mean?" He did not know. Of course, Krishna is showing his innocence, right? So he said that, what does it mean to marry someone? And then of course Sridhama said that, "Oh Krishna, you're so innocent, you don't know anything." And then Krishna went, and then but Sridhama said that, "I will," and Krishna said one more thing, sorry. Krishna said that, "I also want to marry." But then Sridhama said that, "Krishna, you are very innocent, you're very little, you will understand when you will grow up." And then Krishna went to Mother Yashoda, and he said to Mother Yashoda that, "Oh, Sridhama told me that he is going to show me his dulhan, which he is going to bring from which we will bring from his from the place where she lives. So then and then Krishna said that I also want to marry you. So she also he said to that to Mother Yashoda. But then Mother Yashoda said that I take care of you, I make food for you, I bathe you, and now you're saying you want to marry. You're very small, you're very innocent. So Krishna is showing his innocence here. And then the next morning, when the palki came, when he brought his groom, so Madhvi's mother, she told Madhvi that you're going to Shridama. Shridama lives in, of course, our Vrindavan. So Madhvi told, this is in Dwapar, okay? This is not in Kalyug. So Madhvi's mother told Madhvi that you're going there, it's okay. But remember one thing, there is one boy named, a coward boy named Krishna. Don't look at his eyes. Because if you look at his eyes, then your grahastha life will be vanquished. Grahastha life is married life. Your married life will be completely over. So don't look at him and don't even talk to him or don't show him any interest or something like that. So then Madhvi said, yeah, it is very important. Grahastha life is important. She was newly married, right? So then Madhvi, when she went and Shridhama had told Krishna that I will show you my Dulan's face. And then next morning, Krishna asked that, where is my, I mean, very, when Shridhama brought the Dulan, he said that, let me see my Bhabi. Bhabi means, yeah, you know what Bhabi means. Okay. So, yeah, they said that, let me see my Bhabi. But then Mira had like a veil or whatever sari like this in on her head. Not Mira, sorry, Madhvi. Madhvi had a sari on her head, and then she was reluctant to show Krishna her face. So Krishna made a very, very important statement. This is the most important statement in this discussion, which we'll discuss today. Krishna said that today many rishis they do tapasya on me to just see my face. They perform many, many great sacrifices just to see my face. And they do so much long tapasya. I am in front of you and I'm telling you that show me your face and you are saying no. A day will come when you will hanker like anything. You will hanker like any like a mad woman upon for seeing my face. Krishna said that. And but Mira was like, yeah, it's okay. And then Mira didn't say anything. Mira was like, I mean, Madhvi said like, it's okay. I don't want to see your face. But then Madhvi, when she went to home, she found out that all the gopis, all the sakhis which she had, they all were discussing about Krishna. So she was like, but they are, she asked gopis, you're grahastha, then how are you discussing about Krishna? Your grahastha life will be over if you do that because they did Raslila and all that stuff. But gopis said, you have not seen Krishna. If you see Krishna for one time, you will be mad after him. And Madhvi, of course, and then little bit when she used to sleep and everything, Krishna came into her mind. Remember, she did not see Krishna, and Krishna also did not see him. So I mean, see her. So then, after some time, of course, the Govardhan Puja came up. Krishna told everyone that don't worship Indra, don't worship a demigod, Indra. Worship Govardhan, which is Krishna himself eternally. So then, Krishna was in his. Then it was raining heavily, like thunders were coming up, and of course you know what Govardhan Leela was there, what was happening during Govardhan Leela. So then then everyone, and then Madhvi was of course there also. Then everyone told, oh, let's go, there is a huge rain coming up, let's go and hide under some shade. And then they saw Krishna is lifting the Govardhan, and then everyone said, oh, let's go inside the Govardhan shed, which is I mean under the Govardhan which Krishna is lifting. And everyone's like, oh, Krishna on his pinky finger, left hand pinky finger, he's lifting the Govardhan on the tip of his nail. And then everyone, and then Madhvi also heard this. And of course, wait a second, okay. त्यांना मग जरा आवाज कमी करायला सांग पप्पांना. हे बंद कर दरवाजा. मम्मा, दरवाजा बंद कर. Yeah. So what happened was that, yeah, where was I? Yeah. So yeah, wait. Huh. So Krishna, and then yeah, he was lifting the Govardhan hill. So then Madhvi, from many long time, she of course heard about Krishna. So she had some desire to see him now after all that. Because all the gopis, if they are married and they are also saying that Krishna is such beautiful, he's Tribhangalali in threefold bent form, then Madhvi will now also wanted to see. But Madhvi now thought, now is the time to see. Why? Krishna will not notice because everyone is around him. Krishna will not notice that I am seeing him, but I can see Krishna. So it's not like he will tease me or something. So then Madhvi went there, but a very disheartening and sad thing happened. You know, when we sit on like yagya and stuff, our tears come from our eyes, and then everything is like we cannot see anything. Eyes become watery. Similarly, she wanted to see Krishna, but her she couldn't see Krishna. Her eyes became watery. She couldn't see Krishna, and then she started lamenting. She said that why am I not able to see Krishna? And then her lamentation increased so much that finally she took hold of Krishna's feet like this and said, Krishna, why am I not able to see you? Then Krishna said, yesterday, like before, when I was telling you to show me your face, you didn't show me my your face. Now you want to see my face. Madhvi said that I am here. I am showing you my whole entire face. Why are you not seeing it? I am here. Please see my face. I'm in front of you now. But then Krishna said, Madhvi, you're a great devotee. But he said that you will have to bear this separation now. You won't be able to see me anymore. And then Madhvi cried a lot. She cried a lot. She said, Krishna, when will I be able to see you now? Krishna said, after one whole yuga. What comes after Dwapar Yuga? Kali Yuga. So Krishna said, you will be able to, or not see me, but you will able to, yeah, see me and engage in my service after one full yuga. Madhvi cried a lot. Krishna said that in Kali Yuga, everyone will have Shraddha. Everyone will have faith. Let's go to temple, let's go do this, let's do that. But no one will have prema. And to establish that prema, you will be the symbol of prema, and you will come in, of course, our Kalyuga. And I, Krishna, um, uh, I will come in Kalyuga in a form of murti and will be handed to you by a sadhu. He said that, Krishna. So basically we can say that Madhvi, she suffered because of us, to give us the love of Krishna, to give us the love. We can call her Bhakti Devi. To give the bhakti to us, she suffered for one whole yuga. And then finally, when Krishna said you will have to wait one full yuga, Madhvi fainted. She couldn't. She cried a lot. Of course, people in our age, modern age, they will commit suicides or something. But a bhakta, a Vaishnava, he's in ecstasy, but he will never do atmadeh, or he will never take his own life. So then Madhvi accepted the fate, and then she waited, and of course, um she waited a long time. Dwapar Yuga got over, and then wait, yeah, Dwapar Yuga got over, and Kali Yuga started. It is said that, you know, when you are like, Madhvi is a great Vaishnava, so to take her, to hold her, or we need that, like to place her into some lineage, we need the capable lineage for that. Like our Ram also had a capable lineage to place Ram. When Lord Ram came in, he came in the lineage of Dashrath Maharaj, which was of great Vaishnavas. So we need that capable lineage to actually take one Vaishnava, or take even Lord, he comes in a capable. We need that lineage which is like equivalent to that Vaishnava. So like that, Lord has plans for everyone. So Lord placed Madhvi in the family of our Dudaji, Rao Dudaji. So Rao Dudaji was a great Vaishnava actually. Rao Dudaji's son was Ratan Singh, and her wife was Veer Kohri. And our Madhvi was she was born during the Sharad Purnima. And Sharad Purnima is the day Krishna performs Ras Leela with all the gopis. So you can see like you can see one connection there actually. So the Madhvi which was in Dwapar Yuga, in Kali Yuga, during Sharad Purnima, when the sun was exactly perpendicular to the ground, she was born during that day actually. And and Mira was not the first name. Her first name was Mihira. Mihira means the one who is born on the day when on the time when the sun is exactly on the exactly like perpendicular to the what we say, yeah, to the ground. So Raja Ratan Singh and Veer Kubri were very great devotee. Even Raja, our Dudaji, Rao Dudaji, which I told you, they always, like, of course they had their own kingdom, but more than kings, sadhus came. They invited a lot of sadhus. And when sadhus came, our Veer Kovri, she used to ask very interesting questions to sadhu. They used to do, of course, Bhagavatam Katha. Vaishnava means he will do Bhagavatam Katha, correctly? Correct. So he used to do Bhagavad Katha. Many sadhus used to come. So Veer Kovri used to ask, why did Krishna, who is sleeping on the ocean of on the Anantashesh, why is he making this universe? Why is he making this universe? Why is Brahma created? Such a intellectual questions she was asking. So that's why Mira was born in her yeah, that's why Mira were born in their basically lineage and stuff. They were very capable actually. So Mira was, of course, different from every other kid of her age. When she was born, she was very devoted to Thakurji. Thakurji means Krishna, okay? I will refer to Thakurji many times. She was very dedicated to Thakurji. So one time, when she got older, there was a marriage procession which was going on. And of course, the same story. The Dulha was bringing the Dulhan from her place, Maika or something, whatever they call it. Yeah, so he was bringing, and their marriage process was going on. Everyone was dancing. Then the small Mira, same Madhvi, okay, same Madhvi came as Mira in Kalyu. So she asked her mother that, like, what are they doing here? Like, what is going on? Of course, her mother said, Veer Kauri said that this is the marriage procession going on. Then Madhvi said that, wow, what is marriage procession? And then Veer Kauri said that, like, I am married to your father, like, I am dedicated to your father, like that. One day you will be also dedicated to someone else. And she said like that. And then Mirabai said, who will be that someone else? I also want to marry. She really said, Mujhe, in Hindi, I will say, Mujhe bhi byaha karna hai, which means I also want to marry. She said that many times. And then now I don't, they did not know. Many times Mira used to say that only. I also want to marry. Who will be my husband? And one time her mother, Veer Kauri, got very tired of hearing such same thing again and again. So she said, you see, on the in the home only they had, I mean the palace, they had a murti of Krishna. She said, you see that murti of Krishna? That is your husband. She said that in a jokingly manner. And you know, Rajasthan is actually, Jaipur is a very like auspicious place. Every place has a kul devta. Jaipur's kul devta is Srinath ji, which is Krishna. That is Jaipur. You can consider it as a dham only. So it's a very exalted place actually. People there are like Vaishnavas are in mode of goodness. So you can imagine Jaipur, Indrajumna Swami Maharaj calls Jaipur the hidden Vrindavan, hidden gem of Vrindavan or something like that. So it's Jaipur is a very like very nice place. So of course Mira was born there. She was born in Merta. I forgot to tell this. She was born in Merta in the family of our Rao Dudaji. So then of course Veer Kovri told her that that is your husband. And then when then she saw Thakurji, she saw Krishna. So she said, oh, that is my husband. And then Veer Kovri said, yes. Veer Kovri said this jokingly, but this joke, Mirabai did not take it as a joke actually. Mirabai took it as her took it in her heart, and then throughout her life she kept it as the fact which her mother told her. And then now whenever she used to enter the room, she used to take the sari and she used to enter, like take the sari and like this, and then she used to enter the room because Srinathji, or not Srinathji, sorry, Krishna was Krishna's murti with. So I can show you the murti. I have a murti. So murti like this basically. You see? Yeah, so murti something like this. So some Krishna murti was kept. I mean, some of course murti might be there, right? So then she used to go like this and then enter the room because she used to think, oh, he's my husband. Earlier, in earlier times, they used to follow all these rules. So she used to go enter the room. She used to take the sari and then she used to enter the room. This was the faith which Mira had, that he's my husband. So then, of course, time passed by, and one sadhu came, and then that sadhu had his Thakurji, which is Krishna, of course, and he gave his what we call he gave his whole lecture. And when Mira of course used to listen all Bhagavatam katha. Okay, they used to give Bhagavad katha. So Mira of course used to listen to all Bhagavad katha. So when Mira went, and she was listening, she saw the Thakurji of our sadhu. When she saw the Thakurji, she was like, wow, is this? She asked her mother, oh, this is my husband you were talking about, right? She used to talk like this only. I'm not like making this up. And she used to talk like this. This is my husband you're talking about, right? And then Veer Kuri said, yes, yes, this is the. I mean, she also jokingly said, yeah, yeah, this is only the husband talking about. And then Mirabai, she she felt like, wow, she looked at his threefold bended form, and she remembered, wow, Krishna looks Krishna is in such a beautiful form. And then Mirabai, but she was upset because she could not take the murti. Her inner desire, it was that I want to take the murti. Actually, she felt love with the murti. She was in complete love with the murti. Love means complete love, and yeah, she was in completely love with the murti. So then, of course, after the Bhagavad Katha, she was little sad. And then, of course, the sadhu asked, "Why are you sad?" And then Mirabai said, "I really like your Thakurji actually. But will you? Can I take it? I really like it. I really like it." He said like this, but then he said no. I mean, of course, no, he didn't say no first. He said that he first was also joking with her, but then, of course, our sadhu was also a great devotee of Krishna. Till sometime he was joking, but after that he also became emotional. He said that no, I cannot give you the murti. Then he went away. Mira became very sad. She was very happy actually, not sad. Sorry, I mentioned it wrongly. She was very happy, so that's why she asked him. But he said no, and then he went away. Mira became very sad, and then yeah, she became very sad, and of course our sadhu went back, and in his dream, he went back and he slept, and in his dream, Krishna came, and then Krishna said to the sadhu that, "Hey sadhu, I am very pleased with. I mean, please give." He didn't say anything. Krishna just said, "Now this murti which I'm in with you in murti form, I'm pleased with you. Please give this murti to that little girl, because I have promised to her in my past life that I will come to her in a form of murti." You remember, you can make a connection now. Krishna promised to Madhvi that I will come in the form of murti, and now he told sadhu that give the murti to Mira. And then, of course, sadhu went, but sadhu cried actually. Sadhu got up and then he was like, "Is there any thing I did wrong to you that you want to leave me now?" Krishna said that you didn't do anything wrong, but now your time is up. The time for serving me is up. Please give this murti to Mira, he said. And then, of course, Sadhu, with his broken heart, and of course, he was sad, but he has to follow the orders of Krishna. So he went and then gave the murti to um, of course, our Mirabai. And then our Mirabai, when she got the murti, she was happy, but at the same time, she was sad because she's a Vaishnavi. A Vaishnavi she's never happy when other Vaishnava or Vaishnavi is sad. Of course, the sadhu was sad, so she was also happy and sad. She was in both moods, happy that she's getting the murti, but sad that she's taking it away, or yes, yeah, taking it away only, taking it away from the sadhu. But then, of course, sadhu gave it to her, and then sadhu said that do every time do puja of our Giridhar Gopal. His name was Giridhar. Used to call him Giridhar. Do the puja of Giridhar Gopal, and then and Mirabai took it very seriously. She used to wake up, do the puja of Giridhar Gopal. She used to make him sleep, and then every day this continued. But one day, of course, when girls grew up, and of course now also when girls grow up, the topic of marriage comes up, right? So one day the topic of marriage came up. Everyone wanted that Mira should marry someone now, and then they were finding all the um, different kinds of like, yeah, different people who she could marry and stuff. And then when this came up, actually, she became very sad. She went to her mother and then said, "Mom, you told me that he's my husband. Why are you doing this to me now?" She was very serious. She was very serious. I cannot, I see, I am just telling you this story, but I cannot be in that bhava, or no one can be in that bhava. We cannot feel that bhava actually. She was telling seriously. She was saying, "Mom, he's my husband, right? You told me he's my husband. Why are you marrying me with someone else?" She became very upset actually. And of course, the decision takes long time. So every day she used to go in her home. In her room only, she had um, a whole altar, and Giridhar Gopal was sitting there with Tribhanga Lali form, three folded bended form, and a flute. And then each and every night, Mira used to sing. Each and every night, Mira used to sing lot of bhajans to our Giridhar Gopal. And one of her bhajan which is attributed to her, or which can replicate her bhava, goes as follows. Yeah, wait. Hmm. मनमोहन कान्हा बिनती करो दिन रैन, मनमोहन कान्हा बिनती करो दिन रैन, राह तके मेरे नैन, राह तके मेरे नैन, अब तो दरस दे दो कुंज बिहारी, मन वाहे बेचैन, मनमोहन कान्हा बिनती करो दिन रैन, मनमोहन कान्हा बिनती करो दिन रैन, स्नेह की डोरी तुम संग जोड़ी, हमसे तो नाही जाएगी तोड़ी, हे मुरलीधर कृष्ण मुरारी, हे मुरलीधर कृष्ण मुरारी, तनिक न आवे चैन, राह तके मेरे नैन, राह तके मेरे नैन, अब तो दरस दे दो कुंज बिहारी, मन वाहे बेचैन, मनमोहन कान्हा बिनती करो दिन रैन, मनमोहन कान्हा बिनती करो दिन रैन, जन्म जन्म से पंत निहारो, जन्म जन्म से पंत निहारो, बोलो किस विद तुमको पुकारो, हे नटनागर हे गिरधारी, हे नटनागर हे गिरधारी, आह न पावे वैन, राह तके मेरे नैन, राह तके मेरे नैन, अब तो दरस दे दो कुंज बिहारी, मन वाहे बेचैन, मनमोहन कान्हा बिनती करो दिन रैन, मनमोहन कान्हा बिनती करो दिन रैन. In this bhajan, Mirabai is saying that, "Oh Krishna, when will I, oh Manmohak Kanha, oh all attractive Krishna, when will I get your darshan? Hey Kunja Bihari, when will I get your darshan? Janama Janama se Pantani Haru. From Janam Janam I am remembering you, but where from Janam Janam I am waiting for you. When will that day come and I will get your darshan?" She's telling to her Giridhar Gopal, now my mother told me that you are my husband. I accepted you as my husband from the bottom of my heart. But now they are marrying me with someone else. Why is this happening? She asked her Giridhar Gopal. She cried a lot. She asked her Giridhar Gopal. But then finally, of course, in that age, no one listened to the girl. So if the family decides the bride and groom and all this stuff, then that's over basically. Then you will be married basically. If the family makes a decision, you are married. So then of course, but Krishna has good plans for everyone. So the person who she was marrying actually was Raja Bhoj. I'm telling you, the person Raja Bhoj has never been existed and will never exist in this entire creation of human mankind. I will tell you afterwards why. So I mean we will further discuss that. So then of course Mirabai then Raja Bhoj came and uh, they had the talking, the families they talk right between before marriages they have a talk. So then Raja Bose said that I want to talk with Mirabai in privately. Then Mirabai said that there is no privacy between me and my Giridhar Gopal. Whatever talk you want to do, talk. I mean, she was of course lying there. like unconscious before Giridhar Gopal. So she said, whatever you want to talk, talk here only. I don't have any privacy between me and my Giridhar Gopal. He's my husband. She told that many times to Raja Bhoj. Raja Bhoj said that your bhakti can never be understood by anyone. We can never understand your bhakti actually. He told her, he told to Mirabai, you're on different level of bhakti. And Raja was said to Mirabai that that I am not marrying you for any sensual pleasure or anything like what people do. I'm not marrying you for that. I am only marrying you because I want, of course, a Vaishnavi's feet or a Vaishnavi's Path Kamal to come in Mewad. Okay, Mewad was her, yeah, where she went afterwards. Merita was where she was born, and Mewad was where she went. So Raja Bose told that I want your Giridhar Gopal and your Path Kamal to come and follow us and be in Mewar. That's why I'm marrying you. I'm not marrying you for any other reasons. And then, of course, there was no other choice. Mirabai said that if you're thinking that I will fulfill any of the things which a normal woman does, if you think that I'm going to fulfill any of those desires, then I'm not going to do them. And not only desires like which not only like other desires, but also common desires like making like service and all that stuff. So I cannot fulfill that, she said. But Raja Bose said that it's okay. And Raja Bose said one very important thing: I will act always as a friend of you. I will be a friend of you. For outside people, they will think that we are married, but for me, you are my friend. I will never like think of you as my wife. I know that Giridhar Gopal is your wife. Krishna gave her such a family, not family, I would say family was against her, but Krishna gave her that such a husband that he accepted it. He accepted that, yeah, Giridhar Gopal is her husband. He accepted the fact. Tell me, in this entire creation of mankind, who is that one husband? If the wife comes and tells that Giridhar Gopal is my husband, I am not accepting you as my husband. Who? Tell me one husband or anyone in this entire planet who will accept that. But Raja Bhoj accepted. That's why Raja Bhoj is a person that will never exist in this entire planet actually. So Raja Bhoj is on different level. But Krishna gave uh, Krishna, they say, right, Bhagwan dete to chappar phad ke dete hai. So when Krishna gives, he gives in full amount actually. So then Krishna, of course, um yeah, so Krishna gave her husband like Raja Bhoj, which would not be an obstacle to her what we say devotional life. So then, of course, I think we have less time left. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know how I'm going to cover everything, but anyways, so then when actually, of course, she used to cry every time before Giridhar Gopal, and then before the marriage took place, she cried to Giridhar Gopal, and then she told that, of course, she is a Vaishnavi, so she knows that body and the soul, Atma and Sharir, are different. So she told to Giridhar Gopal, tie my soul, tie my soul with you. Let the body be taken by anyone, but tie my soul with you. She said, Girdhar Gopal, please let my soul be with you. Marry with my soul, because Atma will be always, Atma is our real existence, right? So she said that let the body be taken by anyone. I don't care about that now, because now nothing can be done. Family has decided I have to marry, but at least my soul, let it be connected to you. Let's tie our relationship with the on a level of soul. She said that to her Giridhar Gopal. And when she slept that day, actually, in her dreams, the Giridhar Gopal came. And then not Giridhar Gopal. Giridhar Gopal came, but she always saw Krishna as her husband, right? So Krishna with Saira, with this we say that Saira and Mor Mukut, Vamshidhari, Krishna came, and then he had all the dress which a dulha wears. He had all that dress, and then he came and he had a garland in his hand, and Krishna came like that to her actually in her dream, and then he garlanded her, and Madhavi also garlanded her. And then Madhavi was so happy when she woke up that morning. She said, I'm happy now. You have tied now our relation is on the basis of soul. It's not on the basis of this temporary body which will die one day. Let this body to be taken by anyone. But now I am tied with you on the platform of level of the soul. And soul always exist, like you, like Krishna also exists and we also exist. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, you also exist and Krishna also exists. So I will always exist and my soul is tied with you now. So she was very happy. But then when she woke up, she saw that she was wearing like a whole set of, what dulhan wears in her marriage. And it was so, and she had like very nice necklaces and all that stuff, ornaments and all that stuff. And of course she was little late waking up that day. So her mother came in her room, and she was surprised, and she had a sindoor in her mang. She had a sindoor like this. Her mother came. She was like, "What happened? Where did you go? Who put the sindoor? Marriage is today, right? What is all this?" Mira said, "Now marry with, like, I am ready to marry with anyone, because on the level of soul, I'm married with Krishna. I'm married with my Giridhar Gopal, and I was married with my Giridhar Gopal in my dreams." She said that actually. But then Veer Kubri was like, "What are you saying, Mira? Why are you mad after this? I was just joking when I said that he's your husband. He's not your husband." She said that he was not your actual husband. He's God. How can he be your husband? But then Mirabai said that many people came to my marriage. He said, "Who came to your marriage? Marriage is today." Veer Kubri was not understanding. Mirabai was not on the level of this earthly planet. Actually, she was not. She did not belong to Kali Yuga. No one could understand her. Veer Kubri was vended by what people came. Mirabai said, "If one person came, if two-person came, if three-person came, then I could have told you how, like, each and everyone's name. But all the Devi Devtas, Brahma, Rudra, Sanakadi, everyone came, and Krishna garlanded me, and Krishna married with me." She said that. And then of course, but it was very sad actually. Her mother came, and then she wiped her sindoor off, and she was like, "You are mad after this, but you will, after some time, you will have to accept the reality." But our mother, of course, her mother was also a great devotee. But of course, there is some limit to which we can understand actually her bhava, Mira's bhav. So that her mother wiped the sindoor, redecorated her, and then her marriage took place. And in her marriage, she was carrying Krishna like this. She said that, "I won't marry unless I have Krishna in my hand." So her Krishna was like this, and she took the seven circumambulation with Raja Bhoj. Her Krishna was like this. And then the first thing which happened during the marriage, we have very less time actually, but okay, I will try to cover everything. Let's see. So yeah, her marriage took place. And then, so when there is one custom which goes on in, I don't know if it goes on to now also, but Rajabo's sister or a husband's sister, she always, like, there's a custom on which the husband's sister stands on the gateway of the palace or something, or gateway of the room or something. And then when the newlywed comes in, she has to give something to the husband's sister. And our Rajabo's sister was Udabai. So the custom was that Mirabai was supposed to give something to Udabai. So then Udabai said that, Udabai thought that, oh, she's from Merta. Now she has come to Mewad. Merta was a very, um, yeah, very nice actually palace, and very reputed palace. So then when she came, and then when she asked, "So what are you going to give me?" So they used to joke like that, right? Right? So she said, "What are you going to give me now?" Like, it's a custom, right? So you know what Mirabai gave? Mirabai, she always had like a jhola or something in her, always she always carried it, and in that jhola only she had Giridhar Gopal. So she took a tulsi mala, and she said, "You can wear this." Udabai was expecting a necklace, a golden necklace, something like that, pearls or something. Mirabai took out a tulsi mala, and she said, "Wear this." Udabai got very angry. Udabai said, "What is this? This is a wooden mala. Tulsi is wood, right? This is the wooden mala." She said, "This is Mewad. This is not your Merta. In your Merta, maybe they wear this wooden kanti mala. We don't wear kanti mala here. We wear pearls here. I am a queen," she said. Udabai got very angry with Mirabai. But Mirabai said, "With the pearl necklace, you can attract anyone, or to some extent, you can attract people of this material world, which is temporary. But if you wear this kantimala, which is a wooden kantimala, you will attract that Giridhar Gopal, who is eternal, and he will never, and when you will attain him, you will never come back to the cycle of birth." And then she began to give her a class, actually. Udabai got very angry. So that there was a little spark there, the spark of anger which was there. And then, of course, but Raja Bose said that, "Ignore her. She's like that only." And then Raja Bose took Mirabai in. First thing which Mirabai did was, when she went in, placed her Giridhar Gopal, started doing the service. You know, many time, people like me, we think that when we go to some other place, oh, will they be okay with if I perform my daily activities? Will they be okay with that? And due to that reason we don't perform sometimes, like I do at least. I sometimes get scared, oh, will he be okay if I will do this, like perform my activities and all that time, and then I just don't do the activity because I'm in front of some other guy or some relatives or anything. But we can learn this from Mirabai. She didn't care what happened. She to anywhere she was, she did puja of Giridhar. Not puja, bhakti of Giridhar. There is a difference between puja and bhakti. Puja means only going to temple every Saturday, then Monday, Tuesday, and worshipping every other demigod. That's puja. That puja will give you good destiny, and next life you will either become a demigod or you will either have a very nice family, or you can also become Brahma after 4,000 years if you practice this daily. But if you practice, only if you practice bhakti, which is Krishna prem, you will attain Krishna and you will never come back to this birth cycle of birth and death. So Mirabai, she didn't care where she was. Do you think the family was okay with that? No, they were not okay with that. First thing she did was started doing puja of Giridhar. The family, this is very interesting, okay? So the family came, Udabai came and she told that there is a Devi puja. So whenever a newly wed person came, so they always used to do Devi puja. So she said that, so come to the Devi puja. The response is very, very nice actually. Very nice. And it depends my faith actually. I become more faithful towards even the organization which I am in, and even towards Krishna. She said that I don't have any ruchi. Ruchi means I don't have any real, what we say, um, yeah, I don't have any attraction or any yeah, any attraction or anything in my heart towards any other demigod. I only feel attracted towards my Giridhar Gopal. I only want to serve him. I don't like to serve anyone else. She said that. She said that. And she said that I am busy in my service. I don't want to. She said, for any other demigod, I won't leave my Giridhar Gopal for any other person in this entire universe. Let it be anyone. She said that. But of course, Udabai got very angry. She said, you are not listening to me. My mom also said that her Sasuma. She also said, your Sasuma. She said, your Sasuma has called you. She is also calling you. Everyone is waiting for you down there. She said, no. She said, you are not listening to me. Udabai said, you are not listening to me. You are not listening to my mother. Who are you? Why are you doing this? But Mirabai, of course, she heard it, and then of course she left it. She's a Vaishnavi, right? So she didn't feel that much. She said that I won't leave. This is a very important statement. I won't leave my Giridhar Gopal for any other demigod or any other demigod worship. End. And then she started performing her duties. And then time passed by. There was one more puja, and that puja is done for the good life of a husband. Like, to a good life means healthy life of a husband. So of course they told her again that you have to come, okay? And then she was like, I mean, of course she was like, I will see and all that stuff. And then finally she said, okay, maybe I will. Let's see if I will come. Then what happened? During night, she was thinking that, oh, tomorrow I'm going to leave my Giridhar Gopal for that demigod worship, or for just worship of this material benefit. I'm going to leave my Giridhar Gopal. So she thought that, oh, how will my Giridhar Gopal live like without me? Thinking like she was continuously thinking like that. She didn't sleep on her bed. She just slept like this in front of her Giridhar Gopal. And then she woke up at 4 o'clock. I mean, the Brahma Muhurat. She woke up very early because she knew that today they are forcing me so much. I have to go and all this stuff. But then she thought that, oh, yesterday night, I was talking so much with my Giridhar Gopal. He must have not even slept because of me. I am such a fool that I'm waking him up now. She said that, no, I won't wake him up now. Let's wait for some time. The time for the puja came up, and that's the time when she woke up Girdhar, because she was talking with Girdhar the whole night, like, how will I live, how will you live without me when I will leave you tomorrow? And then Udabai came, all the dasis came. She said that, please come. She said that, no, actually, you know what, my Girdhar Gopal did not have enough sleep. Now he just woke up. Now I need to do his puja. I am sorry, I'm not coming to the puja. I will see it afterwards. At the end, I think I will just come and take the I mean, basically I'm not going to be there. Basically, I will just come, and uh, at the end I will come if I get time. She said that. All the dasis and even Udabai and everyone said, why are you doing this? We don't feel good to actually do this to you, like shout you. You're a newlywed thing. Why are you doing this? But Mirabai, was completely absorbed in Giridhar Gopal. See, this is bhakti. Everyone was against her. Of course, her husband is there now. Her husband is there. That's why people can't do that much to her. But after her husband leaves, right? She lives a very, yeah, a lot of bad things happened to her. But anyways, so she did not leave anyways. She said that I'm not going to leave my Gopal. He just woke up and all this stuff. She began to do puja. And then time passed by. And then Raja Bhoj was fighting in a battle in Delhi, actually, one battle, and he died. Not died, sorry. Extremely sorry. He got extremely wounded, and then blood was coming from his entire everywhere. Raja Bhoj was actually he was a great Vaishnava actually. He used to, yeah. There was one more thing. Before all this happened, Raja Bhoj used to think that she's my friend, but after like understanding, after he used to listen to her bhajan, he used to tell Mirabai, okay, tell me something from Bhagavatam. And then Mirabai used to tell, oh, my Giridhar Gopal is this, he's like this, he used to do like this. Mother Yashoda used to tie his legs, he used to run around, and then all that stuff. And then after listening, Rajaput understood, I think I'm making a mistake. She's not my friend, she's my guru. She's actually my guru. Raja Bhoj then said sorry to Mirabai. He accepted as her as her guru. Raja Bhoj in her entire life never touched Mirabai. Never touched Mirabai. This is Raja Bhoj. That's why he is one in a kind. There will be no Raja Bhoj in the future or in the past. There has been no Raja Bhoj like this. This person is different actually. He never touched Mirabai. This is Raja Bhoj. This is the level he was in. So he was wounded. He was lying on the bed. Mirabai came in. Mirabai was not sad because her husband is wounded. Mirabai was sad because a Bhagavad Premi, or a person who is very eager to hear the katha from me, a Bhagavad Premi friend. Mirabai used to think him as a friend only, not like I am Guru and your Sishya. But it was of course different for him. And then she said that, yeah, she felt very sad for him. But then at the end, it is said that when he was leaving the body, Mirabai was of course giving him pravachan and all that stuff. When he was leaving his body, Rajabu said, "Please give me some realization." I sometimes Rajabu said, "You know what, Mirabai? I sometimes envy you. You know why? Because you Mirabai used to go in ecstasy. Mirabai used to go in such a ecstasy. She used to go around, go, kaha hai mere Giridhar Gopal? Kaha hai mere Giridhar Gopal? She used to go like, where is my Giridhar Gopal? Where is my Giridhar Gopal? And sometimes in the ecstasy, she was about to fall from, the palace was this tall, right? She was about to fall from the palace. That was her ecstasy. She used to go into ecstasy like that. She used to faint. She used to go in that ecstasy. Then Rajabu said, I'm actually envious of you. You know why? You get all the ecstasy, you get all the Krishna Prem. Can you please give me some Krishna Prem? I did not get any realization. Mirabai, it is said, Mirabai brought the Krishna Murti like this, and Raja Bhoj got the darshan of Krishna. Not the Murti darshan, actual darshan of Krishna before he passed away. And that's how he passed away. Remembering Krishna at the end of the life, he passed away like this. But of course, Mirabai was sad, of course. But then Raja Bhoj was not unhappy with Mirabai. He was like considering her as his guru. But then her family member said, remember that day you did not come to our puja, right? That puja was for what? Husband's health. You didn't come to that puja, right? That's why Raja Bhoj died. It's because of you and because of that idol, which is all, I don't know, it's of Pital or something. Because of that Pital idol made of a Pital, because of that Giridhar Gopal, you did not come, and that's why Raja Bhoj died. Everyone blamed her. Every single person. Till your husband is there, he's supporting you, no one will say anything to you. But when your husband goes away, there is no support, everyone is against you actually. And even husband, our Raja Bhoj's father Rana also, right, he was a very devoted to her, Mirabai. But of course he also passed away before Raja Bhoj. But of course when they both passed away, and at that time when they both passed away, I mean when Raja Bhoj passed away, that time there was a festival of Krishna actually. So some festival or something. So that time Mirabai never wore, like they say, right, sola shringar kiya. Sola shringar karna, so what does sola shringar mean? She has all her makeup and everything on. When he passed away, right? See, Mirabai was not, I'm telling you, anyone, if he has a husband like Raja Bhoj, right, who is saying, okay, he's your husband. He's saying that Giridhar is he's accepting, he being a husband, he's accepting that some other man is her husband. Any wife would have been fallen in love with Raja Bhoj. And it's normal. Why won't you fall in love with Raja Bhoj? If he's with you, he's saying, he's helping you. Why won't you fall in love with Raja Bhoj? Mirabai did not fall in love with Raja Bhoj. That was Mirabai. That is the greatness of Mirabai. She never, for not even a tinge of a second, she thought that, oh, Rajabhai is such a nice. Actually, I think I made a mistake. He's my husband. I should treat him like a. She did not feel like that. My husband is Girdhar Gopal, and my husband will be Girdhar Gopal. After Rajabhoj passed away, for some time she was unhappy because the friend who was she was unhappy because a friend who liked to hear the Bhagavad Katha had passed away. Not unhappy because my husband has passed away. And after that, after he was passed after he passed away, she began her puja. She began the bhakti of Giridhar Gopal. She began to do the seva of Giridhar Gopal. See, that is the level actually. That is the level. She did not feel bad. Oh, Raja Bose passed away. Let's lament for one day. No. Okay, he passed away, but he knew, right? He will definitely get a good destiny, or he will go to Golok only. He saw Krishna while dying. He will definitely go to Golok. So she was not unhappy for that. But then she had Sola Shringar. That day only, she had Sola Shringar, all the makeup on, because there was some festival of Krishna. All the women who had authority to speak against her, they came up and they made a circle actually. She was in the middle and they surrounded her. She was coming with something, I don't know, something for our Giridhar Gopal. She used to make food for him. She used to make him sleep. Like, I think there is a song of her, Nindiya Are, Nindiya Are. She used to say that song and make Giridhar Gopal sleep. She was actually very devoted. So when he passed away, and when they saw, everyone saw her husband has passed away and she has all her makeup on. Why does she have it on? Because there is some festival of Giridhar Gopal. For Giridhar Gopal, there is no compromise. For Giridhar Gopal, Mirabai made no compromise. That is Mirabai. That's why she was Mira. That's why we remember her as Mira. So everyone surrounded her and they started criticizing her. Imagine you're standing in the center, all around you there are elderly women who have authority to speak over you, and they're surrounding you and they're criticizing you. They started criticizing, for this Giridhar you did this, what did this Murti do to you, like what did this Murti bring in your married life, this Murti brought the death of Raja Bhoj only, right? Why are you still hanging on this Murti? All began criticizing her. And then she had bangles, and this is not a bangle, but she had bangles on her hand, on her wrist. They all began to pull her from all the directions, and then they started to break the bangles. They started to remove the sindoor from her head. Mirabai never wore sindoor because of Raja Bhoj. She from her childhood wore sindoor because of Giridhar Gopal. That was Mirabai. So they started to wipe her sindoor. They started to break the bangles. They said, "Why are you doing this? Your husband passed away. What did this Murti bring to you? And you're still serving this Murti? Why are you serving this Murti?" And then at that time, Mirabai said a very iconic verse and a bhajan. When everyone was pulling her around, she started singing, मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल, मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल, दूसरों न कोई, दूसरों न कोई, मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल, मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल, जाके शेर मोर मुकुट, जाके शेर मोर मुकुट, मेरो पति सोई, मेरो पति सोई, तात मात भ्रात बंधु, तात मात भ्रात बंधु, आपनो न कोई, आपनो न कोई, मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल, मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल, चूनर के किए टूक ओढली निलोई. चूनर के किए टूक ओढली निलोई. मोतीमाल तोड दई, मोतीमाल तोड दई, वनमाल पोई. मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल, मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल. भगत देख राजी होई, जगत देख रोई. भगत देख राजी होई, जगत देख रोई. दासी मीरा लाल गिरधर, दासी मीरा लाल गिरधर, तारो अब मोई. मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल, मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल, मेरे तो गिरधर गोपाल. Mirabai in this bhajan is saying, for me, only for me, there is only Giridhar Gopal. There is no one else. She's saying, mere to, the first line she says is, mere to Giridhar Gopal, dusro na koi. This is very self, this, you can understand this very easily. For me, there is only Giridhar Gopal. There is no one else except him. Then she says, who is that Giridhar Gopal? Jake Sir, on whose head there is a Mora Mukuta, and he's a Vamshidhari. And that Vamshidhari, that Mor Mukuta, on whose, yeah, that Mor Mukuta, he's my husband. That's my Giridhar Gopal. Then why should I remove my bangles? Why should I break my bangles? If my Giridhar Gopal is Ajanmi, he's never going to die. Like our material body, he's never going to die. Then why should I remove the sindur? She's saying, why should I remove the sindur if that is my Giridhar Gopal, who has a more mukuta, who has a more mukuta, he's a more mukuta Vamshidhari. Why should I remove my sindur? He's my pati. He's not died. He's Ajanmi. Why should I remove the sindur? He's saying to the all the elderly women. Then she says, Tata, Mata, Bhrata, Bandhu, father, mother, brother, or friends. Apano na koi. For me, no, there is no mother, no father, no friends, no mother, no, and no brother. For me, there is only Giridhar Gopal. That's why she attended Krishna. This was her bhav. And then, of course, she ended. And then this is just and then she finally said that, okay, you want to see me in the. Then she decided. Then she thought in her head. Actually, all the Vaishnavas who I see, they are very like, they are Vairagi basically. They don't. They have normal clothes. Why am I wearing this abhushan? Let me listen to them also, and let me wear a attire which is attire like all the other Vaishnavi and Vaishnavas. So she Chunara ki kiye tuka odhali niloi. Chunara, I don't know, chunari I think is something. So she broke it apart, and then she covered herself with a loi or dupatta, something like that, dupatta. So you can see her on the right side. Basically, that was her attire. This is the most iconic picture of Mirabai. So this is how she looked actually. Then after that, and then she told all the relatives, all the everyone else. Now are you happy? Now I have removed everything. Now I have wore a very simple attire. So now after that, and I have, then she removed her moti mala. Moti mala tod dai. She broke her moti mala, and then normal she wore something like a normal tulsi mala, and she always had tulsi mala. So she broke her moti mala, and then she said, "Are you happy with me now?" The relatives are like, "Okay, at least she removed everything." So they left. Everyone left, and then there was a new temple of Krishna which had opened up. She went there. She saw the devotees dancing, both her arms like this. I'm not making this up. Both her arms like this. She went like this and then started dancing before her Girdhar Gopal. This was Miri, this was Mirabai. She danced. She started dancing in front of all the sadhus were there. She went there and started dancing. In our temple, that is the reason why we tell people to dance. That is the selfless. We think that, oh, someone is watching us. No, no one is watching you. Who has the time to watch you? No one is watching. Even I have sometimes feeling, oh, someone is watching me. Yugal Kashyap, bro, like encourages everyone to dance. We can learn this from Mirabai. She first thing which she did is she did not lament, oh, my husband has passed away. She first thing went to the temple with her full hands like this. She started dancing before her Giridhar Gopal. This was Mirabai. And then, of course, see, this is very important, okay? After every, I know I'm going over time, but I want to cover this. Okay, so after every bhajan of Mira, right, you will see Dasi. Every bhajan, every single bhajan which has ever existed of Mirabai, Dasi Mira and Giridhar. Dasi Mira, Lala Giridhar, or Dasi Mira, or some Giridhar. Something she will put. But she will always use the word Dasi. Actually, it is said that even many poets like Surdas, yeah, Tukaram Maharaj used to say, Tuka kahe, no, Tuka mhane, sorry, Tuka mhane, they, see, every poet always has like at the end he has like a line which on the basis of which we can recognize, oh, this is the poem of this poet. So Tukaram Maharaj, when he used to say bhajan, after that Tuka mhane, he used to say like that. So we will understand, yeah, this is Tukaram Maharaj bhajan. Mirabai, every single bhajan like that, like Surdas also has something, and every other Vaishnava has something. Every single bhajan she had Dasi Mira. Every single bhajan she had Dasi Mira. Dasi Mira Lala Giridhar. She had this on every single bhajan. So that's the selfless love. This love is not, this is not a love story we are discussing here. This is not a love story we are discussing. This is a pure eternal love. This is devotional love. This is not a love story going on. So if someone is thinking that this is a love story, no, this is not a love story. It's a very serious matter. If we have a bhava like Mirabai, right, your life is perfected. But the sad part is we won't never touch that bhava of Mirabai. That is the sad part. But yeah, and then yeah, then our Raja Bhoj died, and then Rana Vikramaditya, his brother, came into the throne. I mean, he was given the throne because he was the small brother of Raja Bhoj. In today's world, it is said that whenever even in China there is there, even in India, they whenever a president or something comes up, right, he comes up, then first of all there is a 5 year plan. 5 year plan means 5 years, like 5 years after what plan we have to do, what developments will the country have. That is 5 year plan. Second is, what is the first step which the prime minister takes upon when he goes to the office is very important in our material perspective. The first step which Raja, not I will not call him Raja, but I will call him Rana Vikramaditya, he took was elimination or murder of Mirabai. That was the first step which he took. First step which he took. He wanted Mirabai to be killed. Imagine, who will do bhakti in this paristhiti or this situation, circumstances? First step which he took was elimination of Mirabai. So there are, I will just go through this quickly. There are various torture methods which he used. First attempt was he sent a hungry lion or hungry tiger. Yeah, hungry tiger he sent to Mirabai's, where Mirabai used to sing in her temple and all that stuff. So he sent it there. Mirabai was on such a level, right? When she saw that hungry lion, right? Hungry tiger, sorry. She thought that, oh, no, she knew that Rana is not happy with her. Rana is trying to kill her. She knew that. But she's a Vaishnavi. What will she do? She's not angry with him. She used to call him Lala. Lala means small son or something. She used to call him Lala or something. So, anyways, so out of motherly affection. Uh, yeah. So, anyways, so when he sent the lion, Mirabai thought that, oh, Giridhar Gopal, you came as a form of Narsimha in front of me. You why you came for me to protect me from Rana is doing everything against me, and to protect me you came in the form of the tiger, who like a Narsimha. She saw him in that level. She brought Arti Thali and she did his Arti Narsi Bhagwan. She put the tilak, she offered the bhoga. The hungry lion or hungry tiger ate the bhoga and he went away. This is this is the level. So Mirabai also understood that Krishna is the source of all the avatars of Vishnu. She also understood. She said, "Oh, Giridhar Gopal, you came as Narsimha to protect me from Rana." She said it like that. Like you protected Prahlad Maharaj from Hiranyakashipu, you are coming here to protect me from Rana. Let me do your arti. She did the arti of a live hungry lion, hungry tiger. That is Mirabai. And after that arti, he ate the bhoga and he left the tiger. And he was hungry. Now his hunger is satisfied. He went away like that. And then this was the first attempt. The second attempt is um, Mirabai was put into an haunted mansion. And then Rana, of course, they told her that there is some idol or something, Krishna Murti in that mansion. And then they took her inside. And they had some plan and stuff. And then Rana said that lock her inside and let the ghosts only make her mad or basically kill her and stuff. Let the ghost possess her and stuff. When she went inside, all the ghosts were making noises and all that stuff. She started singing her bhajan. He started singing her bhajan. And as she started singing her bhajan, all these ghosts who were bound. See, ghost is not a very, it's scary, I know. But actually, they are suffering a lot. They don't have a body, but they're just lying like this in the air. So they're suffering a lot actually. Ghosts are suffering. That's why Ashutosh, which is Shivji, he every 6 p.m. he comes and he takes all the ghosts with him. And whoever person who is performing some bad activities, who is begetting a child which is not good at 6 p.m., who is sleeping or something tamoguna, he takes that soul and puts in your body. It is said like that. That's why it is said that at 6 p.m. don't do any 6 or 7 p.m. don't do any unauspicious activities. Do arti and stuff because Shivji is roaming around with all the apavitra atmas. It is said. So when Mirabai began to sing all the bhajan of Krishna, the bhajan of her Giridhar Gopal, all the atmas they they began to they began to get liberated actually. Now they're not like floating around in not even in body and not even in a soul. They're not like floating around like atma. They all began to scream. They all got liberated. And then Rana thought that they are all screaming means Mirabai, something happened to Mira. He was happy. When they opened the door, Mirabai was in this pose and she was in this pose and she was singing for her Giridhar Gopal. Nothing happened to Mirabai. Then this attempt happened. The next attempt was what they did was they stole Mirabai's idol. There are two versions of the story. They stole Mirabai's idol, and then um, there was a kotri or there was like a basket and they put snakes in there, deadly snakes in there, and she gave it to Mirabai. And then, I mean, in that basket only Mirabai should keep her Giridhar Gopal. But now in that basket, her Giridhar Gopal was not there. Snakes were there. And then they took her Giridhar Gopal with them, Rana and all the other bad people. So, anyways, so they took it, and then when Mirabai opened the basket, there were no snakes, and the murti which they had taken appeared in that basket. That's the first version of the story, which I am little doubtful. But second version is little, I think, more makes sense. Second version is when the snakes came in, right? When she opened the snakes, those snakes transformed into a Shaligram Shila, which is still that Shaligram Shila is still. My father went to Vrindavan. He could not visit the temple. I mean, he visited the temple, but it was closed that morning, so he saw it from outside. But if you go in the temple, that Shaligram Shila is still there, and the snakes basically formed into a Shaligram Shila. And because they were snakes, right? So the Shaligram Shila has like hoods like this, signifying the snakes were transferred into Shaligram Shila, and Mirabai worshipped that Shaligram Shila. When Mirabai understood that, oh, this is also avatar of Krishna only, this is also a roop of Krishna, Shaligram Shila, she worshipped, and that Shaligram Shila is still there in Vrindavan. In fact, it is said Mirabai used to cry for her Giridhar Gopal. She used to cry in separation that the droplets which used to fall, the tears, the droplets which used to fall from her eyes, they used to fall on the Shaligram, and there was a dent on the Shaligram, and that dent is still visible. Right, when water continuously goes through a hard surface like rock, then it carves its way, it forms a dent or it carves its way, basically it carves its way. So like that, her eyes when she used to cry, it melted the rock, and that melted portion is still there in Vrindavan. If you want, visit Vrindavan, and that Saligram Chila has hoods from behind. So that story makes more sense to me. But there are many versions. No one was there to actually take notes what happened to Mirabai. So there are many versions, but this is what majorly happened. And then the last thing which they did to Mirabai was they told Mirabai, they gave Mirabai a Charnamrut. They told Mirabai that this Charnamrut is from Jagannath Puri. Of course, Mirabai knew Jagannath is Krishna. So Mirabai, as you can see in the picture, she offered it. Okay, this of course picture is showing something more. This picture is showing what Mirabai can see. This is not what we can see. We can only see a statue standing like this, and Mirabai is offering it. This is what Mirabai can see. Actually, Krishna touching it and all that. We cannot see that much. But this is what actually happened. So Mirabai offered it to Krishna because she used to always offer the food and then eat. She offered the charnamrut, which was What Rana did was she brought one. Rana brought one. What we say a person who knew all about poisons. He said that make such a poison, simply by the smell of the poison the person should die. And then he said, okay, I will try. I mean, not try, he said, yeah, I will do it. And then he brought the vaidya, he brought the wish, and then he gave, I mean, charnamrut. Of course, they told sadhus to go and give the charnamrut, which was actually wish to Mirabai, because Mirabai can never refuse sadhus. I mean, any charnamrut or something from sadhus. So then Mirabai said, this is from my Jagannath Puri, I will drink it. First she offered it to Krishna. She drank the poison basically, but nothing happened to her. I don't think this should surprise us now. Nothing happened to her. She drank the poison. This is a very famous story. She drank the poison, nothing happened to her. But then Rana became, Rana said, Udabai, and they used to watch her when she's doing all these things. Udabai said, I saw the poison going in her mouth, but nothing happened. Udabai and everyone is against Mirabai now. Understand this. Udabai said that Udabai told to Rana, I saw the zahar going in her. See, this time, when Udabai was actually seeing this, she felt little compassionate towards Mira. She felt like maybe she is actually, when after seeing this, right? After she saw that even after drinking the poison, nothing happened to Mirabai. She began to change her party now. She said that maybe she is actually a great devotee of Krishna. Nothing will happen to her. She went to Rana. She said, I saw with my own eyes. Nothing happened to her even after drinking the poison. Then Rana said that call that Vaidya who made the poison. The Vaidya said this poison is very zaharila. This is very simply by the smell one can die. Rana said if that's the case, he took one droplet. I mean, I don't know how he took it, but he took one droplet of the. He said that take one droplet. Mirabai drank everything, right? So some droplet was left. Our Rana said that drink this one droplet of wish, and let's see what happens. Our Vaidya thought that now even, and Rana said that if you don't do it, I will kill you. If he does it, he's going to be killed because of the poison. If he doesn't do it, he's going to be killed because of Rana. Vaidya thought that now anyways life is going to go, so let's drink the Amrut, which is drunken, which Mirabai, which is actually Vaishnav Amrut, you can say, which Vaishnavi Mirabai had drank it. So she said that let's just drink this, and at least I will get some liberation rather than being killed by Rana through his sword. So he drank that, and then he fainted simply by one droplet of that wish. Completely fainted, and then all the families of, and Rana did not feel bad. If you are thinking that Rana felt bad, Pashyatap, he did not have any Pashyatap. Rana still thought that there is some mystic power protecting her. He thought that Mirabai is doing some Kala Jadoo, black magic. And then Mirabai was, of course, singing bhajans in her. Mirabai used to sing late nights. She used to not stop. And then when she used to stop, after going in ecstasy, after singing for so long and so long, and when you're in ecstasy, right, you don't know what you're doing, and you just fall down and faint. That's the time when she used to stop. I mean, when her body used to force us to stop. That's the time she used to sleep or lay down. That's the only time she never laid down, like slept, like, oh, now I have to go to bed or something. So that's Mirabai. So then all the Vaidya, the family of Vaidya, the family of the doctor, they took the Vaidya's body and they came before Mirabai. They said, please Mirabai, do something, see what happened to the Vaidya. She said, what happened? They all told everything, that Mirabai, you were given a poison. You were given the poison in the name of Chardamrut, but nothing happened to you. But when the same poison was one droplet of the same poison was given to Rana. Not Rana, but was given to the Vaidya. He's died, and they brought the body before him. The family, they said that please do something. He died because of you. They said that because of course they were attached to um, their husband and their whoever their husband and their father and whatever their relationships with were with their with the Vaidya. So then Mirabai actually felt very sad. First time in the entire life, Mirabai Mirabai always accepted. Okay, Krishna said accepted, but first time Mirabai felt very sad. Mirabai said, "Till the things are going upon me, it's okay. But if the things are because of me, if I am suffering, it's okay. But if because of me, if someone else is suffering to the extent to which that the person is dying, there is something wrong, Giridhar." She said she went in her at 12 a.m. During night. She went to her Giridhar Gopal and she began singing. Hari tum हरो जन की पीर, ओ हरि तुम हरो जन की पीर। द्रौपदी की लाज राखी, तुम द्रौपदी की लाज राखी, तुम बढ़ायो चीर, तुम बढ़ायो चीर। ओ हरि तुम हरो जन की पीर, ओ हरि तुम हरो जन की पीर। भक्त कारण रूप नर हरि, भक्त कारण रूप नर हरि, धारियो आप शरीर, धारियो आप शरीर। ओ हरि तुम हरो जन की पीर, ओ हरि तुम हरो जन की पीर। हिरण्यकश्यप मारलिन्य हो, हिरण्यकश्यप मारलिन्य हो, धारियो नन हिन धीर, दानियो धारियो नन हिन धीर। ओ हरि तुम हरो जन की पीर, ओ हरि तुम हरो जन की पीर। बूढ़त गज राज राख्यो, बूढ़त गज राज राख्यो, कियो बहार नीर, कियो बहार नीर। ओ हरि तुम हरो जन की पीर, ओ हरि तुम हरो जन की पीर। दासी मीरा लाल गिरिधर, दासी मीरा लाल गिरिधर, दुख जनातन पीर, दुख जनातन पीर। ओ हरि तुम हरो जन की पीर, ओ हरि तुम हरो जन की पीर। As Mirabai was singing again and again to her Giridhar, this is the first time Mirabai is asking something to Giridhar. This is the first time. She said that suffering was onto me, it's okay, but why is it happening to others now? She's crying, she's giving example. You kept the लाज of Draupadi. You cheer means cloth. You तुम बढ़ायो cheer. Draupadi की लाज राखी. तुम बढ़ायो cheer. You provided the clothes. You protected the लाज of Draupadi. You protected her dignity. You provided her the clothes. Similarly, for one devotee, भक्त कारण रूप नरहरी, you took the रूप of Narahari, Narsimha. धारियो आप शरीर, took the धारियो आप the शरीर means you took the रूप of Narsimha. हिरण्यकश्यप मार लिन्ने हो, you killed demons like Hiranyakashyap. And then she said, Budata Gaja. Budata Gaja means our Gajendra. Budata Gaja, old Gajendra, old elephant who was in the water, in Neer. Neer means water. Here, Bahar and Neer means water. So, who was in water, who was caught by crocodile. You took him out. You brought him out. You bestowed your mercy upon him, upon such a elephant who had forgotten everything from his past life. And then, of course, last she says that Dasi Mira Lala Giridhara, take away the Dukkha Janatana Pir, take away the sufferings from this whole entire Jana. Jana means entire population, entire Samaj or whatever, entire Samaj or entire people surrounding her. She said that Hari means who takes the sufferings from other side. So she's saying, Hari, please take the sufferings from everyone. So Hari, Haro Janaki Pir. And then after she said this, the Vaidya who died basically, he got up. The Vaidya got up. Imagine. Because Mirabai was crying now. Mirabai, first time Mirabai was literally crying like this before Giridhar, that please do something. They are very sad. Please take away their suffering. And then the Vaidya who had died got up. That is a devotion. That is a pure devotion of Mirabai. And then, of course, and then as these things were happening, but see, Mirabai understood after this. After this incident, Udabai came to Mirabai, and Udabai told Mirabai that I am sorry actually. I told you right before this incident, Udabai was little compassionate now toward Mirabai because she saw in front of her eyes that Mirabai drank vish and nothing happened. So Udabai said, "I think you are not I think, but you are a great devotee of Krishna. You know." And she said that, you remember, I am a great fool. She said, you remember that one time when I was in front of the door and I was asking you for some gift according to the customs of a marriage, and you gave me the tulsi mala and I threw away the tulsi mala saying that I want some jewelry, I don't want this wooden tulsi. Can you please wear can you please take the tulsi mala from your bag and wear it on my neck by your own divine hands. And then Mirabai did the same. Mirabai, for Udabai, she wore the tulsi mala on her neck actually. And so she also Udabai also became Vaishnavi now. Udabai's heart transformed now. But after this, Mirabai understood that now it's time to leave this place. So Mirabai wrote a letter to Tulsidas, and in this letter, okay, so can anyone read this, or I can read it? But this is the letter to Tulsidas which Mirabai wrote. If anyone is ready, or I can also read. But
Yeah, Harshita, you can read. In the letter, Mirabai addresses her prayers to Tulsi Das Ji, describing her family situation. She explains her deep desire to immerse herself in devotion to Sri Hari, but her family disapproves it. She also expresses the impossibility of forgetting the love she has felt for Sri Giridhar since her childhood. Mirabai provides a hint that her family in laws are unhappy with her pursuit of Harinam Kirtan. Lastly, she seeks guidance from Gosaiji on how to overcome the challenging circumstances.
yeah, so she's saying that now everyone is. She understood these people will not, like, on their own they are also not going to do anything, and they are not also going to allow me to do something for my Giridhar. I love Giridhar. I don't care if they love or not, but I love my Giridhar. So she wrote a letter to Tulsidas ji. She said that everyone is against me now. What should I do? My family members are against. Should I leave them, or should I be with them, or what should be there? And now someone else can read the letter, Tulsidas response to Miraji. I will wait. Yeah.
Anushka, can you read?
Yes, Prabhuji. Sri Goswami Tulsidas responds to Mirabai. Surround yourself with people who share love and devotion for Lord Rama and Sita, and consider those who don't as if they are your enemies, adversaries, even if they are close to you. Many examples illustrate this. Prahlad ji left his father Hiranyakashipu. Vishibhan ji left his Vibhishan ji left his brother Ravana. Bharat ji left his mother Kaikai. King Bali left his teacher Shukracharya, and the gopis of Rijdham left their husbands. Initially, these actions might appear painful, but ultimately they brought genuine happiness into their lives. For individuals who are virtuous and respectable, They always revere and maintain a relationship with Raghunath, Lord Rama. It doesn't always make sense to use an eye ointment that may cause blindness. So my advice in this matter is to be in the company of those who enhance your love for Sri Hari, Lord Ram, as that is the only truly beneficial path I can see for people like us.
Yeah, so now he's giving examples from all the scriptures. Tulsidas ji, he's saying that Prahlad Maharaj left. Left means did not associate with Hiranyakashipu. Vibhishanji left brother Ravana and went in the side of Rama. Bharatji left mother Kaikai. King Bali, this is a very nice example. King Bali left his teacher Shukracharya. And of course, gopis, the ultimate um, symbol of love, they left their husbands for this Krishna. He's saying that this all is temporary. If, see, yeah, and he said that if the people around you are not helping you in such a way, surround your people. What does he mean by surround yourself with the people who love Hari? He basically means that leave the people who do not enhance your love for Sri Hari, basically. So he's indirectly saying that. So Mirabai understood, yeah, he's correct actually. And he's saying, right, initially these actions might be very painful, but ultimately they bring genuine happiness into each or everyone's life, which have been talked about here. So then Mirabai got the letter, and then, but Mira, this was Guru of Mira. And like I told you, from the initial incidents, Mirabai understood that Krishna is the source from which Narsimha Avatar came, correct? So now, because of her guru, Tulsidas, she understood that Lord Ram, it's Krishna is the source of Lord Ram. Krishna only comes as Lord Ram. Means Krishna is the source of all the avatars. And especially from her guru, she learned that Krishna is the source of Lord Ram. Everyone is source of Lord Ram. She understood, but from guru, she understood that. She understood that Lord Ram is only Krishna. So that's why, as an appreciation, as a token of her appreciation to her Guru Maharaj, she wrote this bhajan to him. पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, वस्तु अमोलिक दी मेरे सतगुरु, वस्तु अमोलिक दी मेरे सतगुरु, कृपा कर अपनायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जन्म जन्म की पूंजी पाई, जब जग में सभी खो मायो, पायो जी मैंने जग में सभी खो मायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, खर्च न खूटे चोर न लूटे, खर्च न खूटे चोर न लूटे, दिन दिन बढ़त सवायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, सत की नाव खिवटिया सतगुरु, सत की नाव खिवटिया सतगुरु, भवसागर तरवायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, मीरा के प्रभु नटवर नागर, हरक हरक जस गायो, पायो जी मैंने हरक हरक जस गायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो. Mirabai's, this is actually wonderful bhajan. Mirabai is saying that actually, if you attended Amarendra Prabhu's lecture, he mentioned this bhajan actually. Payoji mene Ram Ratan dhan payo. Mirabai is saying, I got the treasure of Ram Ratan guru, from my guru who is Tulsidas or Raidas. Yeah, Tulsidas basically, but yeah, he's saying that Vastu Amolika, this is a very valuable gift. दी मेरे सतगुरु, which my Sadguru Tulsidas gave me. Kripa kar apnayo, by by giving his blessings upon me. Janama janami ki punji paave. I got my janama janam ki. This is my punji means something which very valuable. Now this punji is janama janam ki punji. I can keep this every janam. I can keep this punji with me. So she said that janama janam ki punji paave. जग में सब कुछ खोवायो. I don't care if I lose everything, but I got one thing, which is Ram Ratan from my Guru Maharaj. I got one thing. I understood one thing, which is Ram is that same Krishna who has flute on his lips. I got that one thing. That's why she wrote this bhajan. And then of course this is very important. Kharachana khute, chorana lute. Very poetic. She says this vastu is very valuable for us people, for people like me. What is valuable? Gold, money, and everything else. Very yeah, many material, anything material is valuable, but that material thing can be stolen away. That material thing can be stolen away, or that material thing it can be bought. Like gold can be bought or gold can be stolen, but she's saying kharachana khute, no one can buy this Ram Ratan from me, and chorana lute, no thief can steal this Ram Ratan from me, and payoji mene Ram Ratan dhan payo. She's saying Sataki now Khivatiya Satguru. This now Sadguru, my Tulsidas, my Guru provided me this boat which will help me to cross this ocean of Bhavasagar. That's why she's saying Bhavasagar Tarayo, Payo ji mene Ram Ratan dhan payo. And then she's, of course, that's her iconic statement. Mira ke Prabhu, Giridhara Nagara, Haraka Haraka Jasagayo. And I'm saying this happily, happily. Ram Ratan dhan payo. Payo ji mene Ram Ratan dhan payo. This is her Guru Dakshina to her Guru, and also understanding that Krishna is the source of everything. Mirabai knows that Krishna is the source of all the avatars of Vishnu, which is like Rama, Varaha, Narsimha, and everything. That's why she's writing this poem. Okay, wait. Yeah, wait. I think I clicked. Yeah. So okay, yeah. So after this, she left to Merta. Merta is her home, right? Merta was a place where she was from, and Mewad was a place where she came after marrying. So she left Mewad because she understood that people here will not let me do my bhakti. Went to Merta. Merta she stayed for 2 years or 2 to 3 years, and then she understood that, see, Mirabai, right, from her childhood, she knew that my Girdhar Gopal, my Mahir or my place, my husband's place is Vrindavan. She knew that. So she wanted to visit Vrindavan. She had a very intense desire to visit Vrindavan. So she um, started after living for Mirta, after living in Mirta for some years, 2 to 3 years, she went and started going towards Vrindavan. It took her 4 months to go to Vrindavan. And when she was going there, and of course, there are some Sakhis with her. And these Sakhis were the Sakhis which her mother had sent, the maid servants or the Sakhis who her mother had sent so that they could help her in, right, princess, there are some maid servants with them. So, but Mirabai was such a devotee that she made all the Sakhis great devotee of Krishna. So then all these Sakhis and everyone was, wait, what is happening? Okay, all these Sakhis and, yeah, all these Sakhis and everyone were going to Vrindavan, and then Mirabai was in great ecstasy. And wait, yeah, so Mirabai was in a great ecstasy, and then Sakhi was asking Mirabai, "Why are you in such a ecstasy? We are just going to Vrindavan." And then, but Mirabai said that Vrindavan is a place where my husband is from. Vrindavan is the place where my husband belongs to. Vrindavan is my place where my husband eternally resides. So that's why Mirabai was very happy that she is going to finally go to Vrindavan. Yeah, and then she wrote this famous verse. आली मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को, आली मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को, राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम, सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम, Radhe Sham Sham Sham, Radhe Sham, Sita Ram Ram Ram, Sita Radhe Sham. घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर सेवा, घर घर तुलसी ठाकुर सेवा, दर्शन गोविंद जी को, दर्शन गोविंद जी को, आली मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को, आहे आली मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को। निर्मल नीर बिहत जमुना को, निर्मल नीर बिहत जमुना को, भोजन दूध दही को, भोजन दूध दही को, आली मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को, आही रे मोहे लागे वृंदावननी को। Mirabai, this like verse, Mirabai is in ecstasy now. I am going to finally go to Vrindavan where my husband, it's my husband's place. I'm going to go there. And that's why the translation here is this. Anyone wants to read? Or I can also read this actually, it's small. Anyone wants to read, then they can read this. She's talking to her Gopi, her friend, or I can also read. Okay, I will read. Oh Sakhi, I love Vrindavan from the bottom of my heart. There is Tulsi in every house, worship of Sri Thakurji, and the darshan in every house, and darshan of and his darshan in every house. The water of river Yamuna is holy, and dairy product like milk and curd is easily available there. This is the consciousness of Mirabai. Gopis, all the Sakhis are saying, why are you in such an ecstasy? Mirabai is saying, I am going to finally go to Vrindavan. And in that Vrindavan, I love my Vrindavan from bottom of my heart, and she's explaining that through this verse. So wait, yeah. So she finally comes to Vrindavan, and then yeah, she finally comes to Vrindavan, and so there is a actually special connection of Gaudiya Vaishnav Parampara and Mirabai. Very special connection. When I first heard it, I was very happy. So when Mirabai was going to Vrindavan, many people told her that there is a very great learned saint named Jiv Goswami. He's very learned. You should go and visit him. And then, of course, Mirabai, she just wanted one opportunity to hear Harikatha from some sadhu. So she went and she said that there was Jiv Goswami used to live in a kutia. So she said that, can I come in? I mean, there will be some people. Then she asked them that, can I come and meet Jiv Goswami? Jiv Goswami told her that, I am a sannyasi, I'm a vairagi. I cannot meet any woman. And then Mirabai said a very, very nice statement. Mirabai said, oh, I thought that per- Krishna is the only Purusha. I thought that all in the entire universe, Krishna is the only Purusha. But now I understood that Jiv Goswami, you are the second Purusha. She said like in a jokingly manner. She said that basically what she's trying to convince, she's trying to tell us is that Krishna is the only Purusha. I might have this body temporarily of a Purusha. Next Janam, I might get a body of a woman. I don't know. This body is temporary. That is the thing. That's why Mirabai is saying, oh, I thought that Krishna is the only Purusha in the Vrindavan. And then Jiv Goswami, when he's heard this, right? Jiv Goswami said, oh, whoever has come to my doorstep is not an ordinary woman. Then Jiv Goswami called her in. And then Jiv Goswami said, then Jiv Goswami, Mirabai told that, I love my Giridhar Gopal. She told everything about Giridhar Gopal. Jiv Goswami told that same listen to this very nicely, okay? That same Giridhar Gopal which you are worshipping, right? He has come to this Kali Yuga having both bhava of Radha and Krishna in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. She literally said that. And he said that that same Giridhar Gopal is here as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mirabai, when she heard this, she was in ecstasy. She thought, and she wrote one more poem on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is Mirabai. That's why I love Mirabai. She wrote a poem literally on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is a direct connection, a bridge which binds Mirabai with Gaudiya Vaishnava Parampara. So, okay.
And some people says there is a variation to this also. I mean, Prabhupada right in his one of the later that might be some people concocted this. He's meeting Jiv Goswami.
Yeah. I have heard that. Yeah. So there are various versions of the story, but why I have faith that she actually met Jiv Goswami is because I think that then how did who told her about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? That's my question. So that's why I think she met Jiva Goswami, and then the question answer took place, and then even the what she said, that Krishna is the only one Purusha, even that matches with our philosophy. So that's why personally I feel that yes, there are no historic evidences. That's why Srila Prabhupada said that this might not be true, but I personally feel that this might be true because who told her about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Mirabai is so fully on Giridhar Gopal. Someone told about her about Rama. Someone gave her Ram Ratan, then she understood Ram. So someone has to, and Ram is like everyone knows, but who Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is like no one knows that he's supreme personality of Godhead at that time, right? So that's why I personally feel that Jiva Goswami might have told her, or some Acharya of Gaudiya Parampara, or how will she know that oh Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Sri Krishna? So that's my belief, but yeah, there are various versions of the story. That's a good point to highlight. Yeah, okay. So this is the song she wrote on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, directly on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the bhajan goes like this. अब तो हरि नाम लो लागी, अब तो हरि नाम लो लागी, सब जग को ये माखन चोरा, सब जग को ये माखन चोरा, नाम धरो बैरागी, नाम धरो बैरागी, अब तो हरि नाम लो लागी, अब तो हरि नाम लो लागी, कित छोड़ी वह मोहन मुरली, कित छोड़ी वह मोहन मुरली, कित छोड़ी सब गोपी, कित छोड़ी सब गोपी, मूढ़ मुढ़ाई डोए कटी बांधी, मूढ़ मुढ़ाई डोए कटी बांधी, माथे मोहन टोपी, अब तो माथे मोहन टोपी, अब तो हरि नाम लो लागी, अब तो हरि नाम लो लागी, मात यशोमती माखन कारण, मात यशोमती माखन कारण, बांधे जाके पाव, बांधे जाके पाव, श्याम किशोर भवनव गौरा, श्याम किशोर भवनव गौरा, चैतन जाको नाम, अब तो चैतन जाको नाम, अब तो हरि नाम लो लागी, अब तो हरि नाम लो लागी, पीतांबर को भाव दिखावे, पीतांबर को भाव दिखावे, कटी को पीन कसे, कटी को पीन कसे, गौर कृष्ण की दासी मीरा, गौर कृष्ण की दासी मीरा, रसना कृष्ण वसे, अब तो रसना कृष्ण वसे, अब तो हरि नाम लो लागी, अब तो हरि नाम लो लागी. This is the my most favorite bhajan of Mirabai. In this bhajan, Mirabai is saying, "Oh, see, like my father mentioned above, the conversation between Mirabai and Jiv Goswami might not happen. there are no historical evidence because of that, because that might be not true, or that might be true, we don't know. There was no one taking notes there, oh Mirabai met him, met that. But Srila Prabhupada, this bhajan which you are seeing here, Srila Prabhupada introduced this bhajan to the ISKCON, whole ISKCON community, and this bhajan was played in one of ISKCON's albums. Srila Prabhupada introduced this bhajan. So we are not saying that Mirabai did not seek. Mirabai wrote this bhajan is 100% authentic. In this bhajan, Mirabai is saying, "Oh Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after seeing you, I feel that I also should start chanting the name of Harinam. I should also start chanting Harinam. As you are saying, chant Harinam. You're like this. In this position, you are telling everyone to start Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Seeing you now, अब तो Harinam लो lagi. I also want to chant Hare Krishna now. I also want to chant the Hari name now. Harinam. I also want to chant your Harinam now. I want to be part of your Harinam Satsanga now. सब जगह को ये माखन चोरा. For everyone, you're a Makhan Chora. Naam Dharo Bairagi. But now you have come in this Kali Yuga and now you're Bairagi. In Dwapar Yuga, everyone called you Makhan Chora. Now also everyone knows you Makhan Chora. But in Kali Yuga, you came. But now in Kali Yuga, your name is Naam Dharo Bairagi. You become Bairagi now. What is your Leela Prabhu? She's saying like that. Now, Abba to Hari Naam Lo Lagi. Then she says, Kita chodi vah Mohana Murli. Where is your Mohana Murli now? See, for those who don't know Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay? This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this is Krishna, of course, we know. So, this is Krishna, sorry. And this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to give us the love of God. So, anyways, so Mirabai is saying that, of course, in this form, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not have any flute, did not have any in this picture we can see curly hairs, but when he got sannyasa, then he removed his hairs. Yeah, he removed his hair. I could not find any picture, that's why. But when he got sannyasa, he removed his hair. He had a curly hair, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but after he removed hair, so he's saying that Kita chodi vaha Mohan Murli. In Krishna form, you have Mohan Murli. Where is that Murli now, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Kita chodi sab gopi. Now you became a Bairagi. Where are all the gopis who used to be around you? Such a beautiful poem. I mean, yeah, I cannot tell you. I love this poem. Kita chodi. Mudha mudhari dori kati bandhi mathe mohana topi. Let the Harinam take place in my head. And then she said, Mata Yashomati makhana karana. Bandhe jake power. Your mother Yashoda in Dwapar Yuga, or everyone knows you as Krishna, and because you steal the makhan, your mother ties your legs. You're that Krishna. Shyama Kishora Bhavanava Gaura. And now you have come in this Kali Yuga in new roop, in new rupa, in new form. And now, for those who still think that this is not on Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for that Mirabai said, Chaitanya Jako Nama. चैतन्य जाको नाम, चैतन्य जाको नाम, जिसका नाम चैतन्य है, whose name is Chaitanya, that person who became Vairagi, who doesn't have a flute, who doesn't have gopis around him, who doesn't have this curly hair, that person in this Kali Yuga came as Chaitanya Jako Nama. What is it? Chaitanya Jako Nama. Such a wonderful poem. And then I am going to send to each and every poem which I said today of Mirabai after this class. Pitambar ko bhava dikhaye. I am seeing your pitambar dhoti. Kati kopin. You are wearing a kati kopin. Little bit. It's cut from some. Not cut. Sorry. It's born out from some side, because he's a sannyasi. He's not wearing it to show off. He's wearing it because he's a sannyasi. He's a bairagi now. So you're kati kopin. But now in that same Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, let the world not know that you are that same Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are Krishna, but I know that you, as a form of Chaitanya, with that kati kopin, without the curly hair. Now he has curly hair, but when he took sannyasa, he did not have curly hair. So without the curly hair, without the Mohan Murli, without the gopis around you, you are the same Krishna which I worship. And that information she got from His Grace Jiva Goswami. So that was the yeah, anyone can leave if they want to, but I will continue because this is the, I think, last time I will say on topic of Mirabai. So yeah, so then this happened, and then Mirabai understood. So this is a very special connection which we have with Mirabai as a Gaudiya Vaishnavas. I wish that this song will be played and we do bhajan. I want to do bhajan of this song in our ISKCON temple, and I will do it someday because I love this song. I'm telling you, it tells the bhava of Mirabai and it tells what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is. And yeah, so anyways, so then I know it's time's up. If you want to go, you can go, but I will quickly read this. Now I have a burning desire to chant Hari's name. This butter thief to the all the world has taken on the name of renunciate. Name of a renunciate. Now he's a renunciate. Where did he leave his enchanting flute? And where are all the gopis? He shaved his head, tied a strip of cloth his waist around his waist, and adorned himself with charming headdress. He whose feet Mother Yashoda used to tie to prevent him from stealing the butter, that dark skinned youth has become fresh like gold. His name is Chaitanya. His name is Chaitanya, and his name is Chaitanya. Though clad in his torn cloth, his yellow garment, as well as his inner loving sentiments, are revealed to me. As a result, Krishna upon the tongue of Mira. As a result, Krishna upon the tongue of Mira made servant of Gaura Krishna. So she's saying that now you Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the form of Krishna are dancing on my tongue of dancing on my tongue. And then of course he says maids every time she says Dasi Mira. So this should not be new to anyone. Dasi Mira, Dasi of Gaura Krishna, the Krishna which has golden complexion. That's why we call it Gauranga Nityananda. See, so much connection. That's why I like this song. Gaura Krishna. Why is he calling Gaura Krishna? Because that Krishna has golden complexion. Okay, so now we are about to end. This is the end to Mirabai's. This is the final call. Not final call means he did not stop after this calling Krishna after this, but this is the final call of Mirabai for Krishna. Actually, what happened was after she came to Vrindavan, Mewad, where she came from, and there Rana lived, who was a very bad king. Bad is a very nice word I'm using, but you know what of a king he was. So Rana said, what happened was Bhukmari. Bhukmari in English is called famine. Famine was there in Mewad. Rana thought, I am doing everything, nothing is happening. Then he called the Baitak of Sadhu Santas. He's asked, what is the reason for this famine? All the Sadhu Santas said, your Mewad has the greatest offense that any place could ever have. And that offense is the offense of a Vaishnava Aparad. Your whole place is cursed because of that Vaishnava Aparad which you did to a pure devotee like Mirabai. See how Mirabai is crying for Giridhar Gopal, and you did not give her, you did not let her to do her bhakti. So that's why the famine is there. What Rana is like, anyways, Rana was like, okay, then bring Mira back quickly. He's materialistic, right? So he said that he sent out 100 sadhus. He said that sadhus in all direction, and he said, bring Mira from wherever she is, because and tell her the situation. And then all the sadhus found Mirabai in Vrindavan. Actually, Mirabai had darshan. Actually, when one time when Mirabai was sleeping, right, then one of her Champa Sakhi, she was adorned with very beautiful dress. See, our Champa, we are like, we don't even wear that much nice clothes because we are all towards Thakurji. So who gave you this all this abhushan, all this dress? Champa said, did like this. Shh, come. She said, be silent and come and follow me. And she took her to a one. One means forest. And that Champa Sakhi, when she took her there, Mirabai got the darshan of Sri Krishna with all the gopis, and Sriji standing like this and Sri Krishna standing like this. Actually, he got the darshan. And Lalita Sakhi, our all the Sakhis are pulling her and bringing her to Krishna. And then Mirabai said, "Oh Krishna, please take me to yourself." And then Krishna says that Krishna just says, stays silent. Then Mirabai says to Sriji, please Sriji. Sriji means Radharani. Please at least you tell your Kanha that take me to. I don't want to go away now. Please, now I have got your darshan. I don't want to go away now. Please, please. Krishna said, your time has not come right now. And then Mirabai cried a lot. But of course, again, she accepted her fate and then she left that place. But she got the darshan of Nikunj. And then, yeah, and then the Sadhu Santas came. And now, Champasaki one more time told her that Krishna has see, this Champasaki, right, was a mediator between Krishna and all the gopis and Mirabai now. Because she got the darshan. Champasaki got the clothes on her miraculously, which means that she got the darshan and she used to engage. Champasaki said that there is an order from Krishna that go and live in Dwarka. Why? Go and live in Dwarka. Vrindavan is good. You are doing this good, Vrindavan. But he said, if you see me as my queen, Mirabai thought that I am Krishna's queen and Krishna is my more Mukut Vamshidhari king or my husband. So Krishna told from Champasaki, Krishna told to Champasaki to tell to Mirabai that go to Dwarka. Why go to Dwarka? Because Dwarka is the place where my all the queens reside. All my queens reside in Dwarka. So if you see me in such a Mirabai thought Krishna of as his husband. So Krishna instructed Mirabai go to Dwarka and serve me. And before the Dwarkadish serve me, all the sadhu santas she told Mirabai, please come back to Mewad. Mirabai said, I won't come back to Mewad. I don't want to. I don't want to leave Vrindavan now. No. I mean, I don't want to leave Dwarka now. She went to Dwarka after Vrindavan. I'm not going to leave Dwarka now. But Mirabai, Sadhu Santas said, if you don't come, then we will do a vrat, fasting till death. And they all sat in unsang. They say unsang or something like that in Hindi. They all sat in unsang. Means they all were fasting till that, till Mirabai will not come. Mirabai said, okay. She did not want to do Vaishnava Aprat, Mirabai. So she said that I will ask my Dwarkadish. My Dwarkadish is there, right? I will ask him. I will just go in the temple. You stay all outside. I will ask him. And then if he says yes, I will come. And then she just said, I will ask him. She did not say anything else. Then Bhakti Mati Mirabai went in. And before Dwarkadish, Mirabai sang her last pad. साजन सुध जो जानो त्यो लीजियो साजन सुध जो जानो त्यो लीजियो तुम बिन मोरे और न कोई तुम बिन मोरे और न कोई कृपा रावरी कीजे कृपा रावरी कीजे दिवसन भूख रण नहीं निदरा दिवसन भूख रण नहीं निदरा यूतन पल पल सीजियो ओ यूतन पल पल सीजियो साजन सुध जीव जान्यो त्यो लीजियो साजन सुध जीव जानो त्यो लीजियो मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर मीरा के प्रभु नटवर नागर मिल बिछुरन मत कीजियो ओ मिल बिछुरन मत कीजियो साजन सुध जीव जान्यो त्यो लीजियो साजन सुध जीव जान्यो त्यो लीजियो We are almost done with this. Please stay with me. Almost done with this. If you leave this, then it will be like, yeah, we'll leave the essence actually. Please. So here Mirabai is saying Sajana. Sajana means lover. Hey lover. Hey my lover. Please take me to you as you want to. Take me inside you. Take me within. Take me with you as you want to. She says that. Okay, this is very important. Sajana Sudha, Jiv Jano Tyo Lijo. Take me with you any way you want to. Okay. Then she says, Tuma bina mora, more or na koi. Of course, without except you, there is no one. Kripa ravari kije. Then please do kripa on me. Din nahi bhook, rain nahi nira. Rain means ratri. Din means divas. Divas bhook nahi. Which means no hunger in days and no sleep at night during night time. This is my condition now. Please take me with you. Please take me with you. You tana pala pala CGO. My whole body is trembling now. Please, all the sadhu santas out there are on Ansanga. They want to take me to Mewad again. I don't want to go to Mewad. I want to come to you. Please take me with you. She's saying this in front of Dwarkadish, Dwarka, which is current day in Gujarat. Dwarkadish. She's saying this to Dwarkadish. Please take me with you. मीरा के प्रभु गिरिधर नागर, मिल बिछु रन मत कीजियो. This is the most important statement she makes. Please don't separate us now. Please don't separate us now. Please, 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 please don't separate us now. Mila bichu run mat kijiye. And as Mirabai said this, Sanka Chakra Gada Padmadhari, Dwarkadish appeared before her. Dwarkadish ki jai. Dwarkadish appeared before her. This is, of course, what we see, but Mirabai could see of a real Dwarkadish is everything. But yeah, this is the current day Dwarkadish in Gujarat, Dwarka. So Dwarkadish appeared before her. And then Dwarkadish, you know what Mirabai did first? Went on her, grabbed his leg, and then she hugged his leg basically below his knee. This is a proof that their love was not out of lusty desires. I will tell you right now, take two lovers, okay? Two lovers, a man and a woman, separate them for 10 days and then bring them together, or 1 year or something. I don't even want to talk about what nonsense they will do. Nonsense in the sense, in a materialistic way, I'm saying. I don't want to talk about it. But see what Mirabai did. Are Mirabai, in one song, I did not say all the songs. There are many songs I want to say, but now time is up. In one song, Mirabai says, Hariji mohe chakhar rakho ji. Please keep me as your servant. And what will be my kharchi? Kharchi means my payment. Then my payment will be your darshan. Please keep me as your servant. I will garden give water to your plants, and my kharchi will be your darshan. That is Mirabai. Mirabai had no lusty desires. That's why she first hugged his legs. That is a real Vaishnavi. She hugged his legs, and after she hugged his legs, Dwarkadish, and you know how Dwarkadish came? He had a more mukut, of course, and then he had a saira. Saira means what they wear in marriage. Saira बांध के, जैसे in Hindi जैसे saira बांध के द्वारकाधीश उनके सामने प्रकट हो गए. Dwarkadish wore the saira. He had a garland in his hand, and he was in front of Mirabai. First thing which Dwarkadish did, Mirabai was hugging his legs, okay, legs as a servant. He lifted Mirabai, put Mirabai's head on his Hriday Patal. Hriday Patal means Hriday, where the Hriday is, heart is. And then the doors of the temple closed. All the sadhus were like, what is happening? Let's open the door. When they opened the door, Mirabai was not there. Only her sari was there, which was coming out of the Hriday Patal of Sri Dwarkadish. Dwarkadish ki jai, Sri Mirabai ki jai. Only the sari was there. They tried to pull the sari, but as they were trying to pull, the sari went in. And Mirabai, what Krishna did was, Krishna pulled Mirabai inside, took Mirabai inside his heart, because devotees always reside in Krishna's heart. This is not merging. This is not merging of two people. And clearly in Mirabai, no of Mirabai, like nowhere she said that, oh Krishna, let us merge. She never said that. There was always a service attitude. So I will distinguish that. This is not merging. Okay, so why did she go inside the Hriday Patal? Why did it look like it's merging? Because Mirabai said, Sajana Sudha Jiu Jano Teo Lijo. Please, my lover, take me as you want me to. But please, I don't want to go back. I'm not going to go back to Mewad. She's crying in front of God Giridhar now. And then she went inside. And then when she went to the Golok Vrindavan, and what is her name? Okay, what is her name in Golok Vrindavan?
Madhavi.
Madhavi Sakhi. Sri Madhavi Sakhi ki jai. When she went there, you know how Sachin Tendulkar, when there was retirement, all the cricketers were taking bats and they were standing like this. So they formed like a, what we call, I don't know, a house like a structure. And then it was a hall of fame or something. So Sachin Tendulkar walked through the that path which everyone created. Similarly, all the Sakhis, they stood in the line, they had flower and they were bestowing flower upon Mirabai, and Sri Dwarkadish took the flower and put on Mirabai, and Mirabai put it on Sri Dwarkadish. And the Yugal Jodi of Sri Dwarka, still, if someone asks you, where is Mirabai now? She is in Dwarka. Eternal Dwarka, not in our current Dwarka, but of course, it is the reflection of it, but she's in Dwarka. She resides there as a with her Dwarkadish. This was a story of a lot of pain actually. This story was a lot of pain. So then finally the story ended, and yeah, Mirabai finally united with Krishna. Okay. This is, trust me, this is final. I'm done. गिरधर जन्म मरण रासाथी, मारो जन्म मरण रासाथी, ओ या ये नाही बिसरू में दिन राती, ओ या ये नाही बिसरू में दिन राती, ओ गिरधर जन्म मरण रासाथी, इनके बिन मोहे कल न परत है, जानत मोरी छाती, इनके बिन मोहे कल न परत है, जानत मोरी छाती, जानत मोरी छाती, ऊंचे चढ़ चढ़ पंत निहारू, ऊंचे चढ़ चढ़ पंत निहारू, रोए रोए अखिया प्यासी, रोए रोए अखिया प्यासी, ओ गिरधर जन्म मरण रासाथी, ओ म्हारो जन्म मरण रासाथी, ये पल पल पिय को रूप निहारू, निरख निरख सुख पाती, पल पल पिय को रूप निहारू, निरख निरख सुख पाती, दोहे कर जोड़ा रज करू छू, दोहे कर जोड़ा रज करू छू, सुन ली जो मारी बाती, सुन ली जो मारी बाती, ओ गिरधर जन्म मरण रासाती, ओ म्हारो जन्म मरण रासाती, यह संसार सकल जग झूठा, झूठा कुलरा नाता, यह संसार सकल जग झूठा, झूठा कुलरा नाता, मीरा के प्रभु गिरधर नागर, मीरा के प्रभु नटवर नागर, हरिचरणा चितराची, हरिचरणा चितराची, ओ गिरधर जन्म मरण रासाथी, ओ म्हारो जन्म मरण रासाथी. So I will conclude this session now. I will just tell you one thing. Mirabai is saying, Giridhara Janama Marana Rasathi. There is no one who will be with you at the time you are born and at the same time when you die. There is no one who will be with you all the times, but there is one person who will be with you all the times, is Krishna. On the screen here, if you just understand the screen right, you will understand Krishna as the Supreme Person of Godhead. Radha Ramana, Krishna, Jagannath, Vitthal, Dwarkadish, Srinath Ji, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Banke Bihari Lal. And if you wondering who is this cute person here, he is my Laddu Gopal. Laddu Gopal, Neel Madhav, Guru Vayurappam. This is temple in Guru Vayurappam. This is the deity which Rukmini Devi worshipped. Shaligram Shila, Banke Bihari, I said, Radha Gopinath. These all are Krishna. They all came in all the direction. Jagannath is in one direction, Vitthal is in one direction, Srinath Ji is in one direction, Radha Raman is in one direction. They all are telling you, please say my name and get out of this Bhausagar. You can tell anyone's name. I have no objection, but you can say anyone's name, any Devta's name, any Shivji's name, or anyone, Shivji, Brahma, or anyone's name. You won't get out of this Bhausagar. That's the reality. Only by the Hari Nam, हरिनाम लो लागी, हरेर नाम केवलम, कलो नास्तेव gatir अन्यथा. Only Harinam is the final destination. This is what we learned from Mirabai. Mirabai is a very big inspiration for me. And this is, you will say that, oh, where are the South Indian deities? Don't worry, I couldn't fit everything in this. That's the glory of my Srinathji or Thakurji. I couldn't fit all the Krishnas in here. So there is a next page now. All of these are avatars of Vishnu. Avatars of Vishnu emanate from Sri Krishna. He's the source of everything, which we also saw from Mirabai's pastime. Then these are all the South Indian temples. Tirumala, Balaji, Balaji, then Padmanabha Swami, Ranganatha Swami, Guruvayurappam, and this I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. But anyways, but see, imagine he's spread everywhere. You just need to catch him. Amarendra Prabhu was, 100%, I'm concluding now. Amarendra Prabhu was making this point that Krishna in Vraja used to catch the tail of a calf, and the calf used to run, Krishna used to run behind him. We just need to do such a bhakti that Krishna catches us. Even if due to Maya we run here and there, Krishna catches us from behind and runs behind us. That is what we want. We need to be that calf. But that's what I want to say. Please tell this story of Mirabai to everyone. Spread Mirabai's glories. You know, if you want to be successful in life, you can measure your success. You know how? Whenever I say Mira, Giridhar Gopal will come. That is Mirabai. When I say my name, Rasraj, Pokemon and all that other nonsense will come. Cricket, Pokemon nonsense, and all other materialistic thing which I am going through will come. This is me, conditioned soul. But when I will say the name of Mira, Giridhar Gopal will automatically come in my brain. That is a Vaishnava. If when I say Srila Prabhupada, Krishna will come. Bhagavad Gita will come. Because Srila Prabhupada led his life for that. So we live a life such that when you die, people will say, oh, that Vaishnava, right? He was a devotee of Krishna. Then your life will be successful. Done. My lecture is not lecture, but whatever my realization is there, that's finished now. Hare Krishna. Thank you for your presence, actually. I know this was very long, but this is the only time we will see. Be honest. When are we again going to hear about Mirabai? I mean, I will. Every day I do bhajan of Mirabai at my home. But do bhajan of Mirabai. I'm telling you, Mirabai, she's a Bhakti Devi. She came us to give bhakti to us. One yuga of viraha. She went through one yuga of viraha from Krishna because of us, to give bhakti to us. She was not from this world. Please say bhajans of Mirabai. I'm going to provide every single bhajan of Mirabai which I said. Say bhajan. There is no problem in saying bhajan. Okay. Hare Krishna. I will stop here. Thank you for your presence, actually. I know this.
Thank you,
was very long.
Rasraj, for explaining everything. And whatever you said, explained, whatever bhajan you sang, it was really beautiful. And I really felt that pain. Yeah, thank you for that.
No,
And
Mira,
it's
yeah, thank you very much. No, credit goes to actually visit temples. If Vrindavan, you should visit Mirabai temple. As I told you, right, the rock has a dent. Imagine she's crying in separation of Giridhar Gopal and the rock has a dent. That is her level, Mirabai. So all credit goes to Mirabai. Mirabai is, she's my inspiration. I do deity worship because of Mirabai. Or I had no interest in, I never hold a Krishna Murti in my hand like this. Never, actually. I will be honest. This is my confession I made. I never felt anything for Krishna. I mean, I did it because my father and mother do it. I chanted, but never felt like, oh, I should have a deity. Because of Mirabai, I have a desire that I should have a Sham Sundar in my home. And I am going to fulfill that desire when I get a job and stuff. But yeah, that desire is there. So one more thing is there. Get a deity. Get some deity of Krishna. What is there? You just need to follow some rules and regulation. But I think getting a, see, now I have a Laddu Gopal here. He has been here from almost like 4 months or something now, I think. But get a DT. That's my humble thing. In Srila Prabhupada, in his yeah, I will also tell one final thing. Sorry, one final thing I want to share you, and after that we will go away. Wait, here, mother. Don't need a laptop. Wait 2 minutes, okay? Yeah. Sorry, I will just, this is last. I'm just showing you the purport where Prabhupada mentions Mirabai in Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. Yeah. So here Prabhupada explains how, see, if anyone, I'm as a Hindi mein they say that choti muh badi baat, but if anyone of you are having planning to have kids in future, give the kids some dolls, Krishna dolls. Prabhupada here says Maharaj Parikshit from very childhood was a great devotee of the Lord. Even while playing with the doll, he used to worship the Lord by imitating his family deity. And now I will show you where Prabhupada mentioned Giridhar Gopal. Where Mirabai. See this. The celebrated Mirabai was a staunch devotee of Lord Sri Krishna as a great lifter of Govardhan Hill. Mirabai ki jai. So that's my only humble request is, better than having a photo, have some form of deity. That's only my request. At least there is some love which comes having a real deity in front of you. Photo, how much photo you will do? If I only show you the photo of a food, will your stomach be fulfilled? No, it's some similar like that. Have a deity. That's my only request. In future, sometimes in future. Okay. So Hare Krishna and
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Really nice songs you sang there. Really nice. I even sang with you the Ab To Hari Naam.
I will send you everything.
It was a really nice song.
Yes, I will send everything.
It
Now
was a
only.
really nice
No,
song.
yes, thank you. No.
Thank you. Thank
Hare
you,
Krishna.
Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare
Prabhupada.
Krishna, the class was very nice. It is also very nice.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hare
Sorry
Krishna.
for
Thank you for this class.
Hare
Hare Krishna. I will send we recorded this class in my YouTube channel, so I will send you, and you can spread the word so that Rasraj get blessing and Mirabai's glories will spread. It is not to get the pride or something, but to glorify Mirabai everywhere, because nobody could glorify her too much. So we have to glorify her bhakti, and you can spread the word. I will send you the link on our all groups. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you, Srila